All right. Uh, Vigilance is a Slovenian heavy metal band who have been around for quite a while. They put out, I think, three or four records now, and their style has always been set somewhere between 70s heavy metal, early 80s heavy metal, and black speed metal. Oh man, most people are like, well, that doesn't sound like my thing at all. There's a lot of those bands out there. Well, these guys definitely keep it uh, well retro in a sense, quote unquote retro. Um, and they've developed a really strong songwriting ability over the course of a couple of albums. Their 2019 record was really the one that hit it out of the park. It was sort of their best thing yet. I think the main guy who writes and plays most of this stuff has become not only a very good guitarist, but just a talent for uh, 80s heavy metal with sort of that evil speed metal edge, and not in a campy way, and more in like a, um, it's like, well, that's up to you to decide if it's campy or not. But this EP comes right after that record, and um, we get less of the Venom-esque snarling, we get less of the raw vocal performances, and we get more of a sort of a what I would consider a pure but still evil heavy metal record. So, what's a good? Well, I look to Polish heavy speed metal for sort of an analog. So if you're familiar with Cat's 666 and sort of the slower, more traditional songs on there, or Turbo's first album where they had to kind of pull back to sort of sound a little bit more early 80s rock, or those are good analogs for what they're doing here. It's sort of an anthemic quality to it. There's still a lot of speed metal energy to it, but it is heavy metal. It has that new wave of British heavy metal feeling, and um, they even at one point reference Rainbow in their press materials to sort of outline why the last song on the record has sort of a keyboard driven moment, and it does have it cues you into the fact that there is some 70s influence going into this thing. And it's just four songs. But it is 26 minutes, so these are like 5-minute metal songs that are heavy metal. I don't know how else to put that. If you like heavy metal and this kind of album cover appeals to you, you're pretty much sold, right? I mean, I know I was. um, so it's not really a thing to analyze. It's just, or do these songs, are they catchy to you? To me, they are. I don't care that I don't know the Slovenian language at all. I just enjoy the melodies that they're presenting. I think they're anthemic, energetic, and the guitar playing is very memorable. It's very catchy. His leads have gotten better and better on each record, and I think these are sort of some of his best songs yet. So I hope there's an album on the way in this style with this aesthetic, uh, because it just impressed me in general. So I'm a little tentative because I feel like they're gonna swing back up to the sort of the more first wave black metal side of things, and that's not always, it's quite overdone. So you know, gauge your own interest at that level. I was really into it, obviously, so you could read more about that. You could go check it out yourself. Up to you. That's all.